Oh.
I think we're live. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. I'm gonna take my hat off.
Well, it's been a minute.
Jeepers cripes. Yeah, you can tell it's been a minute, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's been about 2 years since our last podcast. Welcome to Shirtburger. Caleb, how you doing?
Hey, I've been better, but I've been worse too. Can't complain though. Living life. How about you?
I'm doing good. Bought a house, had another kid. Life's a lot.
Yeah, I actually moved into a house of my own. I didn't buy it, but from what I was in, it's a huge step.
It is. That place is really nice. I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah, I am as well for you and your family. Which is where we're currently at.
Yeah.
It's a nice step up. You get your own privacy.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm just
No, you're good.
trying to get everything perfect. You'd think we'd do
Practice.
yeah, like a demo or something. But I wanted to go live and just wing it.
No, it's raw.
It is. It's good.
Yeah. First time in 2 years. Which, I guess, some clarity. My dad died.
Yep.
So we took a pretty big hiatus. Mainly me. You know, it affected you as well because we started doing a lot of videos with each other and my dad being involved.
For those of you who don't already know, a lot of the people know because we did post a thing about it, but Brad, who was in our previous videos, was Caleb's dad, and he's gone.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Very sad. Hell of a guy. I know he'd be happy to see us doing this. I think he'd be happy that we took a hiatus, though.
Yeah, I've done a lot with just work and family in general, and kind of just made sense to take a step back. Not that it was a huge toll on us, but to do these videos, but it definitely helps taking a step back and getting a bigger, clearer picture.
Especially when he was involved, basically from the start.
Yeah,
he was
pretty much.
I don't think he was in our first video, but
He wasn't in the first couple, but he was
probably at least number 10, though.
He was in the backgrounds pretty much from the beginning, kind of running ideas by everybody. So
I remember the first time he was sitting in the back and he said, "The government's fucking watching me. I don't want them to know where I'm at."
We recorded an entire video that day, and it just disappeared. So, I mean, at that point, I can't really blame him. Oh.
That didn't sound good.
No, it didn't.
Luckily, our wives are hopefully taking care of that. Please
we're not being
let
irresponsible.
This is Aries, my wife's cat. But, anyways, like we were talking about before, with him just being such a big part of the podcast from the beginning, and he had such an interest, probably more than either one of us, to be honest.
Yeah. No, there was definitely days where I was just like, do we really need to do this right now?
Yeah.
And then he was like, we need to go do this.
Yeah, he's like, get it done, be consistent. I think that's the only complaint he'd have, is that we haven't been consistent.
Yeah.
But, you know.
We've been consistently communicating with each other, but just not about doing a podcast, doing streams, doing videos. That was mainly me just not having a desire to do anything.
Yeah. And it's understandable. But we're back. You got that drug rug cape with
Yeah.
the bear on it? That thing's fucking sweet.
Yeah, my fiance got this for me. I have a cowboy hat that I got from Montana, and I'm not saying it's custom made, but I picked out every, like, the band, the burns that I had done on it, the feather,
They
everything.
did burns and everything?
Yeah. So
Is
I
it
mean,
felt?
it is, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a good hat. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's custom because it was already like preformed and it just fit my head. But after that, I custom picked everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, once I seen that, I grew up watching John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, because my mom and dad liked VHS stuff, and we had a lot of John Wayne. So I was like, you know what?
Sure.
They have ponchos. I kind of want one.
Yeah.
And after I got that hat, I was like, I need a poncho. So, got this today for a Father's Day gift from my fiance, which I truly appreciate it. Really enjoyed it. So,
Trying to read the chat, but it's too
the
far
phone's
away.
sideways and we've got it set a little far out.
I'm going to put my hat back on.
That's okay.
I felt naked without it.
That's why I just kept mine on. But yeah, we've been talking quite a bit. We're getting some ideas on what we're going to be doing, such as some videos coming soon. I don't know how soon.
Don't give away any spoilers.
No, we don't exactly live right next to each other or in the same town anymore. We're actually states apart, so it's not going to be like it used to. It's definitely going to be gaps in between each one. But
we'll still throw some stuff up once in a while.
Yeah.
Try to be consistent as much as we can.
Who knows? Maybe I'll move.
You should.
I want to, but
The state you're in now is ass cheeks,
it is.
and this one's pretty cool.
This one's far better
Yeah.
compared to the state I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're gonna be making some videos.
For sure.
I don't know when the next video is gonna be coming out. Like, this is just kind of catching everybody up that has seen our videos before. And anybody joining, we talk about conspiracy theories occasionally. We're not going to go in depth with them as much anymore. I think that's something Adam and I have discussed. But
Yeah. And it's maybe. So, what we've been talking about for format, because what we were doing before was kind of more work for maybe not as good of content. Before we were talking about the same shit that's kind of interesting to us, but we would do like a whole research paper beforehand.
yeah,
And it just getting in here and talking on a podcast is kind of a lot. But doing a research paper is a whole nother beast, especially when you're an idiot like me.
yeah, we didn't do that well in school. At least I didn't. But yeah, no, researching it and then trying to memorize it, but then not wanting to look at the paper that we wrote on just in case. That was just a little much.
Alp.
Sure.
Disclaimer, Alp's not a sponsor, but I really enjoy them. This is the chilled mint.
I'm sure he would love to have Alp sponsor him.
I would. I would. I buy so many Alps.
I don't even know where you get them. I've looked. I can't find them.
So I've only ever seen them at stores that I sought out. I went on their website and looked for them, but they're really hard to find because they're
Gotcha.
such a new company. But
They're almost like a Zen, aren't they?
pretty similar. These ones have more of a moist pouch, but you can order them online and they'll show up in the mail.
Oh, wow.
And even with shipping and stuff included, it's like considerably cheaper than
Right.
Zins. The difference, though, is you have to buy them in bulk. You have
So-
to buy at least 5 log rolls, or 5 roll logs.
Gotcha.
But, you know, if you're ordering it in the mail because you can't find them at the store, may as
Yeah,
well buy
I
'em in
mean,
logs
it's
anyway,
getting shipped directly to you. Ooh,
for sure.
I almost broke that. I'm a little fat since we last talked.
Me too, dude. And I got long hair. I look like a fucking idiot.
I do too. I need
love
to cut my hair. I'm not gonna lie.
No, dude, this was my goal.
Well, hey, I'm glad you're achieving it.
For sure.
Me, I hate it.
For sure. No, this is. I told my wife last fall I'm gonna grow my hair out till spring, and she thought it was a joke.
It was not a joke. You mean next spring, though?
Well, that's what I've been saying now.
Oh, okay.
Because she's kind of getting fed up with it.
Yeah, she called you out on it.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's kind of fed up, but she's like, when are you gonna cut your fucking hair? And I'm like, I'm waiting.
Eventually.
I'm growing it out till spring.
Yeah. I didn't specify what year.
Well, that's what she says is, well, it's spring, and I'm like, spring. Like you're saying, we didn't discuss
just no
spring.
definition, just hand motion.
I didn't say spring of 26. I said spring.
Yeah. No, I get that. That's a good logic. I like it.
You know what, though? Having longer hair, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Especially because I work outdoors all day, and it gets fucking hot, man.
It does.
And
I
then
know how you feel.
when you're working, you get your hair in your face, and you're sweating, and it's like you're eating your sweaty hair. It's, oh, my God.
Yeah. That's typically why I cut mine.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's so hard not to.
Yeah.
I just want to fucking shave it bald and look like Stone Cold.
I've said that to my fiance. I want to shave my head bald. I want to know what I look like.
You'd look good.
I don't know about that one.
No, you got a nice.
Well, yeah,
beard.
with my beard, I'd be like true Viking look right there.
Yes.
I
Either
kind
that
of want to.
Or grow it out all the way and braid it and shit. And grow
wouldn't.
your beard out and braid it.
I want to grow my beard out and braid it. That was actually my goal, but it gets
I feel like if
so
you have.
old.
This is going to sound really weird because most guys with good beards, their hair's darker color.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to sound weird, but darker colored beards with braids in them, kind of like a...
They don't really look that well.
No, but if you have a lighter color beard and it's
Like
full,
blonde or red.
not like this bullshit. No, a full one like Caleb's.
Mine's still somewhat patchy, but
If you have a nice light colored beard, then if you braid it, it looks good. And I think it's because of the Viking thing.
yeah.
I think
I
that's what it is.
the blondish or red colored beards turn out the best when you try braiding it, putting those things on them. I don't even know what those are, but those
Like
tend
the
to.
beads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they beads? I feel like they are actually just beads.
Dude, do I look like I can braid my beard?
I've done
I
it
don't know
before.
what they are.
My beard used to be down here the last time, but I cut it and it hasn't grown back that long since. It's a little depressing, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to see and read like who's joining and stuff, but I can't from here.
No. I got glasses and I still can't see them. If you're joining and you're watching, hi, we appreciate it, but
For sure.
we're just
We've never, I mean, I did like a live stream just on
Just
my drive to work before.
Yeah.
I basically just put it up in the windshield and let you see all the beautiful hills and shit.
Yeah, no, because the state you live in, my grandfather lives in, that's why I was actually up here. We spent the night at his place, so my family and my kids could experience what I did when I was a younger kid. And the reception for phone signal is just so bad, but it's so great to disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's one of the main reasons why I love this state. But, yeah, I mean, the drive, even on a country road, you got hills that are just massive.
Mm-hmm.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go to my state, it's flat, and you got cornfields.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Pretty much. But, yeah, no. This is mainly just us catching up, because this is... I mean, I was here last week visiting him, seeing his house for the first time. Had some fun then. But we're actually going to be spending the night, and figured we might as well shove out a podcast or a live stream, which we were going to do a podcast, but we're unfortunately not able to stream here and YouTube and record a video all in the same room.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It really sucks because in order to Well, first of all, I'd have to get a different computer because my computer's a Chromebook. And Chromebooks, for whatever reason, they won't let you stream on them. You can stream on a cell phone, though. Crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But, so you can't stream on Chromebooks. And then on top of that, you can't stream on multiple platforms unless you pay for a service. It's insane.
How much is it?
It's like $17 a month.
They're charging you for everything nowadays.
Yeah. Dude, nothing that you buy is not doesn't have DLCs. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much a DLC.
Like, even if you buy a brand new Tesla, well, it's a Tesla that you can drive, but to use all the features, you have to pay a subscription fee every month. Like, I bought a car, not a fucking video game. And even a video game. But growing up, it was like, you buy God of War.
You had internet and you could play.
Well,
not even then.
Before that, I'm saying, like, you buy God of War, you have God of War, that's it.
Yeah. Even when you had, what was it, the Wii, you could just have a game and play with random people that were around that had Wiis.
And then early days of PlayStation Network, I'm sure, if anyone's even on here, I'm sure you probably remember, PlayStation Network was free forever.
Yeah.
And that was like their big up that they had on Xbox, but
now it's
the same.
Because they lost.
PS5s are pretty badass.
I don't have one. I want one, but I don't have one.
After we're done here, we'll check it out. It's pretty. You'll probably want to get one.
I already want one. Just because there's so many games that I do like The Last of Us. Which, I mean, I've got a computer. I can play them, but I have to wait for them to come to computer. Mm-hmm. But, like, The Last of Us, Days Gone was a big one. That game was awesome. I played it on my dad's PS4, but, I mean, the PS5's graphics are just so much better.
PS5, even with PS4 games, it's insane.
I bet.
Big
I
difference.
Absolutely believe it.
Big difference.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately an Xbox person because the PS5 controller or PS4 doesn't really matter to any of those controllers.
PS5 is like an Xbox now.
It is, but the joysticks being where they are, my thumbs just hit each other, and I can't stand it. I have to have my one hand.
Have you played PS5 yet?
I have, but my thumbs still hit. That's why I haven't gotten one yet.
See, I was always a Sony guy growing up. So
I was too. I had the original PlayStation, and then we had a PlayStation 2, and just never got a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Never got any of them after that, unfortunately.
You know, I bought. Well, when I was a kid, my parents bought me a PS1, a PS2, a PS3, and then I just never got another one. And then I met my wife, and she had a PS4. So, Daddy's got a PS4. But then recently I was like, PS5s are pretty badass. And I had a couple friends with them, and I played them. I'm like, I really want one. So I bought one.
I had far more friends playing on Xbox. That's kind of why I have Xbox. Because I was sitting there debating on getting a PS4 or an Xbox One, and I thought about it. I was like, I got one person who plays on the PS4. Because at that time, you and I weren't exactly talking. We had just graduated high school.
Right.
And
I was being a single alcoholic teenager.
You were living life. Yeah, I was in the process of having a kid.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I was like, I ain't got anybody to play on the PlayStation with me. So I said, you know what, screw it. I'll get the Xbox. And I pretty much haven't gotten anything after that.
A lot of the friends that used to be PlayStation guys switched up on me.
Yeah? I don't know.
And it's because they're like, well, a lot of my other friends have Xbox. And I'm like, fuck, now I don't have anyone to play with.
I mean, just get an Xbox.
I'm good.
No, I don't blame you.
No, but
you get a lot of exclusives, and then you get most of the same stuff I get, too.
You're a big COD guy, right?
Not this year.
No?
That's a hot take, I know. I hate this year's COD.
I really like it.
I play Warzone.
You know what I don't like, though, is that they keep releasing Black Ops 2 over and over and over and over again. It's literally 5 times.
Everybody in
6.
Call of Duty's franchise will tell you that COD is just being recycled every single year. This
one,
year,
though,
I don't know.
Graphics are nuts.
I'm not gonna lie. The graphics
The
on this game is
gameplay,
nice. It's
realistic.
smooth. It's buttery. I like how they kept the omnidirectional movement.
The recoil's accurate. You know?
Yeah, I do like that.
The old ones, the gun would move, but you'd keep shooting straight.
Yeah.
This one, it's
On Xbox, when Black Ops 1 was the main game, you would have the one sniper that everybody used, and you would shoot, but you'd be aiming over here, but your bullet would be shooting over here. I hated it. Mm-hmm. And that was on Xbox. So I just played it on the Wii. And then
COD on the Wii had to be cool.
it was. I had so many people calling me a hacker. I was like, I don't know, 10.
Yeah,
I'll go 10.
I'm 11 years old. I'm not a hacker.
I got on. I was sitting there.
I
And
actually suck at this game.
My
They're just
dad.
worse.
No, I fucking rocked it. I was pissing him off that bad. I ended up having to have my dad get on there and tell them, like, no, I'll beat his fucking ass if he cheats. Which, I mean, yeah, I was that kid. Like, Dad, you need to come say this. And he's like, you're just being a pussy. I was like, well, I don't know what to do. They're going to report me. I was so afraid of getting in trouble for cheating, even though they couldn't prove it. But, no, I don't know what it is this year. Black Ops 7, I can't stand it. I'm
do
like,
hate the rinse, recycle, repeat.
yeah, I think that might have been what's kind of taken me out of it for this year anyway. Like Black Ops 6, when they introduced omnidirectional movement, I think that was mainly what like sucked me in and kept me in the game.
For sure.
But just this year, they've got everything that's the same. The only thing they added was like the parkouring type shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Where you're
the
jumping
only.
off walls.
Yeah. You can literally like bunny hop off of a wall. You can't bunny hop on the ground though.
Dude, when people are doing that while we're playing team deathmatch, it's like, dude, stop.
Yeah. I know. I don't know. And this is, if anybody's watching this, this is my personal opinion. But if you sit there and you jump while shooting, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. But it just doesn't help. Like, there's very small occasional moments where that actually does help, but they're so rare.
Yeah.
I've won so many gunfights. Yeah. I've won so many gunfights with people sitting there jumping the entire time they're shooting. I'm like, you just look like an idiot. Yeah. Like, even if you're still sitting there shooting while jumping, it doesn't matter. I'm still killing you. Oh, and Adam got a dog, if you can't hear that. That was something new. That's a new development for you. Yeah. How's that going for you as well?
He's pretty chill. I've been trying to teach him silent commands. So, like, I'll just point down, and he'll sit down, and I'll reach down, and he'll shake. Sometimes he gets a little excited, because he's still a puppy. But he does pretty well with it.
He's good with kids, too.
Well, he is. He just, like most dogs, he barks at people when you get here. And
well, when we got here today, he was barking at us. But,
if you don't know him,
we haven't been here very long.
He won't bite you.
No. We got here, and he started warming up and was coming around and licking everybody. He's a good dog.
For sure.
But, yeah, no, I don't, like I said again, I just think jumping gets you nowhere in a gunfight. Like I said, very rare, small, occasional moments, but it just doesn't help.
No. Unless you're like a world-class player. Maybe.
Yeah, like Tfue. Yeah, I think it is Tfue.
Lasagna or whatever.
Scump, which I don't even know if he plays anymore. I know he retired.
Dude, So I have a good friend. His channel is You Had Me at Gaming. Check him out.
I've never heard of him. I'll have to check him out.
If you're into, like, he does a lot of Risk streaming.
Never heard of that.
Risk, like the board game.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's a video game.
I got you.
He does that a lot. And he also occasionally does Dead by Daylight streams. He's pretty good.
I've seen that game. I've actually been wanting to get into it.
I have it on my PS5.
We'll have to try that.
Really
We're going to have to try that.
It's really cool.
I've seen so many people play it, and I'm like, you know what? That looks fun.
It is.
But I haven't.
I'm horrible at it though.
I'm probably not going to be much, but I really only excel in shooters.
Do you know the premise of the game? Do you know like the point of it?
As far as I'm aware, I think there's 4 like survivors, and you can pick like different abilities, and you gotta get. I believe it could be a different game I'm thinking of, but I believe you gotta get generators started to power an escape door, and then you might get lucky and find an escape hatch that only one person can use.
The killer or whatever.
Yeah, I think they got like Scream or Jason. They got witches.
Leatherface.
Yeah,
they have all of them.
I've seen a few, but I haven't seen a whole lot recently. A couple of the people I play on Xbox with, they tend to go play that game quite a bit, and that's probably mainly where I've had the desire to play it. But
yeah, it's a really popular game to stream. It's kind of getting to be an older game. It's probably 10 years old.
Yeah, it's getting old.
Actually, the other night he was streaming, and I think it was on the 10th anniversary of the game. So,
wow. Yeah. I could have swore it was a pretty old game.
Yeah, it's about 10 now, but like he's really big on streaming video games.
Yeah.
And I'll watch his stream just because he's a good friend of mine.
Right.
But other than that, man, I'm not into the streaming video games. I like podcasts a lot.
I tried to stream, and my dad would sit there and watch them. That stopped. He stopped watching them. That was a pretty... And then I had my fiance. She's like, oh, I'll watch your stream. She stopped within, like, the first couple of days. So a pretty big demoralizer.
For sure.
And if anybody is
my girlfriend won't even watch this.
No, if anybody's listening, even if they don't watch it, keep doing it. Like, it's gonna be demoralizing because trust me, I stopped because of it. But just keep going because you might end up being like the next Jacksepticeye. I know he doesn't stream games all the time, but that's like one of the best well-known YouTubers out there who does occasionally stream. Ninja, he streams a lot.
Fortnite guy?
He was a big Fortnite guy. I don't know if he's strictly Fortnite now. Okay. Nick 830 or something like that. He's a huge Fortnite guy. I don't like him.
My wife likes watching video game streams. If
I
want to play video games, I'll play them.
Yeah. I've got very rare YouTubers who I like to watch stream, and that's just so I might be that guy, but I stream snipe him just to try to get into his game. And not to like ruin it or stream snipe them. Like I just want to get in there and be able to be in the game at the same time.
That would be cool.
And if I do know I get in there, I turn it off just so I'm not actually stream sniping them. It's just so I can get in the game and then I play the game.
Have
just
you done
so. That? Yeah, one of the YouTubers that I love is Dismo. He's a pretty big Call of Duty player.
Thank you, because I had no idea.
Yeah, no. I started watching him back in Black Ops 4. That's when I actually found like Swag. He's a pretty big streamer for Warzone. Swag, and a couple other people I found through Black Ops 4. But Dismo, he lives in the state I live in. And I know that because he said it. I'm not like doxing him or anything. He's legitimately said it on his own free will. Nobody asked him. He just said, "Oh, well, I was out here in this, 20 minutes from where I live." But I got into one of his games, and I got to kill him a couple. Actually, no, I think I was on his team. But it was a pretty fun experience.
That would be nuts. And
it
probably
is
just fucking everybody up.
Actually, no.
No?
No. I got into the game, and I had TikTok in my name because I post on TikTok occasionally. I haven't done it for a while, obviously, 2 years.
Shout yourself out.
My TikTok handle is whitefeather162, no capitalizations, no nothing. I don't post often because I like doing a variety of different games, like 6 Days in Fallujah. My family has a pretty big history in the Marine Corps. A couple of my family members were in Fallujah, so it kind of gave me like an experience of what they had to experience. That shit is crazy. Just because in that game, just for like a basic knowledge, it's a computer game, and I had early access to it because I paid for it. I wanted to. But you have to go through, you get dropped in, and I want to say it's Afghanistan. It could be wrong, but it's in, I want to say Afghanistan, in the city of Fallujah.
Somewhere in the Middle East.
Yeah, somewhere. The whole premise is the United States Marines were tasked with clearing out the city of Fallujah, house by house. Literally house by house. And I've listened to so many videos on YouTube on people who have been there. They cleared out houses and then they sat there for a couple hours to wait for reinforcements to come up and keep those buildings that they had just got done clearing, and they were getting shot from insurgents in the buildings they just cleared because they would dig tunnels and connect houses from miles out. And they would just come up behind people and just shoot them in the back and then run back down into the tunnels, and they'd just not be there. And you will even see it in the game. If you don't go into the house, down into the basement, and shut down the tunnel network, they'll come out and shoot you in the back. And
all that for a war that we shouldn't have been in.
No, and I agree we shouldn't have been. Because I think it was, they had like some super weapon that we were in there trying to find, and it turned out it wasn't even there. That it was just a whole hoax.
And it sounds so familiar.
It really does. But, I mean, I'm not the one making the decisions. So.
No. You know what? Fuck them.
Straight to the point. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
No, I agree. We shouldn't be in the situation we are in. I think they did sign a treaty, though. From my neighbor said something about it.
Yeah, I saw that on the news. But who knows, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not just us we gotta worry about, you know?
No, it's not.
There's other factors that want us to be at war, so...
Yeah, I'm not going to go in detail with it, but my dad explained it to me because my dad served in the Marines, so he had pretty good knowledge on it. But he basically said war is necessary for nations, and the reason why I'm not going in depth is because I just don't remember how he explained it. But he said it's necessary for like economy and stuff like that. But he went into further details about it, and it made sense. Mm-hmm. Which, for the people who have seen our videos, my dad made you question your thoughts on everything. Like, Adam, I think you said
the moon landing.
Yeah, you believed in it.
I knew exactly where you were going with that.
Yeah, you believed in it or something like that.
Landed on the moon.
My dad made you rethink that.
Oh yeah, we definitely didn't.
Yeah, and he went in like a. Taught me. He went in a whole hour of explaining as to why we didn't, and you're like, by the end of the conversation,
I was wrong.
By the end of the conversation, you're like, well, now I don't know what to think.
Yeah, and you know what? I've done a lot of research on it since then because he made me question it, and I'm definitely on his side, and.
Yeah, he just made you think in such a different way.
Yeah,
and I
miss him a lot.
I do too.
I'm glad that
not just like my dad, but the advice he gave, the knowledge he had. He was just a smart dude. He wasn't a very political person, but he knew how governments ran. Yeah. Without actually having to be there, watching them being ran. It was just weird how he had the knowledge. It's almost like he had somebody on the inside connecting him to the information. He really didn't. Don't think he did. He did not. But, no,
Caleb's actually a CIA asset.
Yeah.
He's not.
No.
Don't quote me on that.
No. I don't know shit. I'm not that smart. Trust me. I was like the 43rd out of our class of 52. I'm not that smart. I am getting far more knowledge now that I'm getting older. I think that's kind of where it's coming from, is just knowledge with age. But yeah, I don't know.
The school didn't really teach you much.
No.
They taught you like how to suck dick.
They taught you how to work and make other people money. That's kind of really all it does.
That's at best.
Depending on your school, you might not even gotten that.
No. We were lucky we had like an economics class that you could take. It was elective.
I didn't take it.
I did take it. I learned how to do my taxes in school.
Actually, I took that freshman year, and I somehow passed it. I kind of, I think the teacher might have liked me. I'm not gonna lie, because she was a little older. I don't know why, but older women were attracted to me.
Not very uncommon.
No, but yeah, I did not do well in that class, but somehow passed it with like a B. Not sure how, but I only did well in like history.
Now we know your secret. We know how you passed.
I graduated because I was given a handout. It's really the only way I can say it.
You found the
Loophole?
Yeah, some kind of hole. It might have been in the wall, though. I'm not sure. In like a bathroom stall or something.
You know, it did look a little odd when I walked in.
I remember this dude we went to school with. He got expelled and arrested for smoking dope in the fucking bathroom.
Who was that? Fuck, I can't remember that guy.
It was the guy that lives across the street from Dylan.
I now know who you're talking about.
But yeah, he got caught doing that in the bathroom, got arrested, got expelled. And I think they actually took the expulsion back.
Yeah,
because he was like cool with the principal or something.
Mm-hmm. Was that high school or?
Yeah.
So yeah, I
I
think he was pretty close with
he would
our
been a
principal.
Senior. Yeah, she probably felt bad for him.
I feel like our school did that quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I was kind of joking, but you know,
when you think about it, I think our school did kind of do that.
Dude, that's probably how we got through.
Probably.
They're probably like, these poor fucking idiots.
Well, actually, I will say, I think that's exactly why I went through. Because our history teacher, he taught history, civics, and I had his classes back to back.
Did you hear what happened to him?
Other than the German student? Did you hear what he did to her? No. You didn't, like, rape or anything.
Well, that's kind of what I was talking about. But
oh. I didn't know that.
They found out he had, like, an affair with a student in the 90s or something.
Wow.
Canned his ass.
No, I thought he resigned. Well, they probably made him resign. But no, I thought he just resigned just because he just didn't want to teach no more. No, the German student, she transferred over, and we were talking about World War II at that time. And
I know where you're going. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our teacher was talking about World War II history, and she raised her hand because she was going to express something that she was taught in her home country. And he's like, yeah, why don't you come take over just like Hitler did? I was like, no fucking way he just said that.
Yeah,
everybody was like, there's no way.
Dickhead.
He was.
Really funny, though.
He was. I actually really enjoyed his classes. He made it fun. But yeah, no, I can't believe he did that. And then I didn't even hear about what you did.
Can't you?
Thinking back on it now, yeah. But what he did back in the 90s, I had no clue that happened.
No, I heard about that a while back. Because it was like not long after we graduated.
No, I think
that came out.
Was it the year after we graduated or shortly, like a couple months after we graduated? Like, going into the next year.
Dude, time is starting to, like, melt together for me.
Yeah.
Like...
It's flying.
Yeah. We're getting old.
Mainly, kids.
Especially you, dude. You're, like, 30.
Dude, fuck off. I'm not... not yet. Next month.
And next month, I'm 29. But still not as old as you.
Thanks.
No problem, man. I got you.
I appreciate it. Your wife was doing it earlier. Oh, you're going to be this old when your daughter's going to be 18 or 19?
I know.
Really? Really? Thanks.
She does.
And if you're watching, fuck you. Not really. You're nice. I'm sure my fiance's watching too, so fuck you too. I'm just kidding.
We don't hate our fiancés. Make sure they know that we're live on TikTok.
I'll double check it.
In the meantime, do. Boot doo doo doo.
She asked for the link to the YouTube video. Ooh.
Did you tell tell her?
Hey, I said we're on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, yeah, it's been a crazy 2 years.
It has.
Been a lot that's happened. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been crazy. It's kind of weird because this month, just on, what was it, Monday? June 15th, 2006, my brother and cousin passed away. So I've been severely depressed, and it's Men's Mental Health Month. That's why I'm talking about it. But my brother and my cousin passed away when I was 9, 20 years ago, on June 15th. And then next month's my birthday, and then the very first day in August, my dad passed away.
2 years
So
ago.
I'm just getting fucked. Just 3 months of just depression.
Hey, you know what though? Your birthday's in the middle there.
Yeah, no,
So
and
it's not a shit sandwich.
it was a high. You know, the way I'm really kind
Father's
of
Day
yeah.
coming up.
Well,
Happy early Father's Day.
happy early Father's Day.
Gracias. Espanol.
No español for me.
Espanol.
Paquito.
Paquito.
Paquito. A little. My fiance's family is pure Mexican on her dad's side, pure white on her mom's side.
Calling someone pure white is kind of like fucked up because they're probably like
I'm albino,
either
so
Irish or German, Nordic, like.
I mean, if you've met her family, which I'm sure you've met a few of them, you probably
you know what?
agree.
I know her brother.
Pure white.
Very white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, almost whiter than me. I got a tan going on, you know.
It's more red, man.
I know.
It's red.
I know. Just give me this one, man.
You're fucking dark.
Dark red.
Today's your holiday.
Yeah, thank you. No, it's not. It's really not. By the way, happy Juneteenth for anybody listening. Adam got the day off for it.
I did, because I'm a Fed.
Yeah, you narc. Not really.
No, I'm not a narc. Just a Fed.
Not that line of work. No, I do mean it, though. Happy Juneteenth to anybody who does celebrate it. I'll be honest, I didn't know what it was about. My sister's fiance, great dude. He is African American, and he told me what the holiday is for, and I appreciate it because I didn't know. I'll be honest, I had no clue.
No, I didn't know either.
Yeah.
I think he got pissed off that I didn't know, but it's like,
There's a possibility.
how do you know if nobody will tell you and they get mad when you ask?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I've told people who are black that I didn't know what the fuck Juneteenth was for, and they called me racist. I'm the last person to call racist, just because I've got multiple family members who are black. My newborn nephew, actually, he's a mixed baby. Mm-hmm. Beautiful kid. He's absolutely beautiful. Love him to death. My sister's fiance, absolutely great dude. Would fight tooth and nail to keep him in my sister's life. He is the best dude that my sister's been with in a long time. But just because I didn't know what it was does not make me or anybody else a racist. Just educate them. Just like I said, I didn't know what it was. He told me. I actually appreciate that he told me. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I told my boss, I was like, hey.
I was always like, I thought it was like a DEI type of thing where it's like, it's a black holiday. It's like, because that's all I was
I didn't
ever
even
told.
know it was a black holiday.
That's
I
what
thought
I was
it was.
told. And to be fair, I live in a fucking hick town.
Yeah, well, you did move to it. Well, actually, no, you came from a hick town to a hick town.
Into an even more of one.
Yeah.
And they're all like, it's Black Day.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, okay, but like, for what? And they're like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you ask people and they just don't fucking know.
Then you ask, and people get upset that you ask. And it's like, dude, I don't know. Just tell me.
Yeah.
But
I
now
said.
I know it's...
It's the day that was declared for the last slaves to be freed.
Yeah.
I could still be wrong, but I believe that's what it is.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. I'm super glad that it's an actual holiday. I'm not gonna lie. Not just because you get days off. No, it's an
worse
actual
holidays.
reason to be
Fucking
celebrated.
Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Who do you know that knows Christopher Columbus?
I'm sure some of my extremely great family
But they're
members
dead.
know. Yeah, no, I know.
Like, who do you know that knows Christopher Columbus?
I'll be honest, even going through school,
feel
I
like-
didn't even know what it was. I just knew it was a day off of school.
Christopher Columbus is like fucking. He's irrelevant at this point.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
he's got a day.
I never
that's
even
it.
met the guy.
No.
Whereas, like,
I've
with
met a couple
Juneteenth,
Christophers.
I know a lot of people who are black.
Yeah. Like I said, my sister's fiance.
A lot of them.
I play several games with a bunch of people who are black.
My newborn niece also mixed
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, no. I'm like I said, I'm just glad that he actually told me what it was for because I never would have knew
No.
ever. And
I
it's
suppose
not.
we could have just not been dumbasses and just looked it up.
I know, but
But to be honest, it doesn't have. It's not
it
to do
didn't.
with me.
It
It's not about
affected
me,
you because you don't have to work. But me, I would have been working today.
for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have
But
been.
it's like it's not about me.
No. And that's why I'm glad that it's an actual holiday and now that I know about it, it makes me that much more appreciative that I'm aware. Just because, like I said, we lived in a town that was literally all white. Mm-hmm. My sister's fiance, I keep trying to say my fiance. My sister's fiance was probably the first black person in that town.
Yeah.
If there's more now, but his family's so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. His nephews.
I remember meeting his mom and sister, and they seem very nice.
They're awesome, absolutely awesome, and that's what I really wish I could express it more than what I already am. Just not knowing what it is versus now knowing it just actually makes sense as to why the day is actually a holiday now.
For sure.
And
I mean, even if you compare it to like American Independence Day, like
July 4th.
Yeah, the 4th of July. That wasn't the Independence Day for everyone.
No.
For
No.
quite a while. Literally another 100 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now we actually have. They pretty much get to July 4th. They should be setting fireworks off. They're selling them. Go get some fireworks.
If you guys, if it's legal in your state, go buy some fucking fireworks. Light that shit up.
Because my state's fucking stupid. You can get smoke bombs.
Yeah.
Who
wants
visitors?
that? No, it's the upstairs stairs are really creaky.
Yeah, no. I drive semis for my job, so I actually get to travel into different states, like the one Adam's in. I travel into states like Iowa, where you actually get to buy actual fireworks. Somebody's getting hurt. But no, being able to actually get those and bring them back, if you can do that, do it and celebrate today. That's like your own July 4th, pretty much. It's
arguably more important.
Yeah. I genuinely think that people should be actually lighting off fireworks. I actually have been lighting off fireworks.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been at least one every day this past week.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What about not today? Did you bring any?
No, we were going to, but
I might have some. We might do that.
we could.
I don't know.
You'll have to
I
look.
might have gave them to somebody when we moved.
There's a possibility. If you had said something, I would have brought them because I bought this 4-pack of huge fucking fireworks. I mean, they're fountains, but they had dinosaurs on them, so my kids were gonna fucking love them either way.
For sure.
But I did some
Sparkly
over at my
dinosaurs.
sister's house. Not this week. The last time we had hung out, we did like a family get together, and I brought over like 7 fireworks and did them all. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I've been lighting off fireworks pretty consistently because I don't give a shit. If I've got them, I'm gonna do them just because I get to do it now. I was in an
as you're
apartment.
not like at risk of causing a fire.
Right.
Who the fuck cares?
Right.
Not I.
And who gives a shit about your neighbors? Fucking light them.
Most of the time, your neighbors will come out and enjoy them with you.
Yeah,
Especially if you share. People like to light them.
Last year's July 4th, my fiance and I, we actually, well, my fiance is actually friends with them. She was friends with them before this July 4th, but we got invited over. They're Mexican, like 100%. They barely speak. But we lit off so many. There was people stopping on the side of the road watching them. It was awesome.
Had your own little show.
Yeah. It was actually really awesome. And they're so inviting.
Dude, I used to have this guy where he would make me like homemade sticks of dynamite.
Ooh.
Like, I mean, they were usually like quarter sticks, but it was still a big boom.
Right.
I don't think those are legal like anywhere unless you're a contractor. That's
I think
like
you gotta have
demolishing a bridge.
Special permits.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
They're like pretty much like tannerite at that point, which is legal.
No, they're not.
No, they're worse.
No, they're nothing like tannerite.
Well,
they're a way bigger boom.
Tannerite, depending on how many pounds you get, can be.
I'm talking like
bad.
2 pounds of tannerite is still less than a quarter stick of dynamite.
Oh, I was buying tannerite at like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
At a shot.
And I'm talking like a little cherry bomb.
Oh, damn.
And it's still way more.
That would actually be really. I mean, I don't know if you can get them, but that would be a really cool video just to sit there, light it, put some over top of it, and just watch it shoot it up into the air. You've done it?
Oh, yeah.
I need to see it.
That's why I brought this up. I used to have a guy for that. I don't even remember that guy's name.
Oh, so you don't know the guy anymore, unfortunately.
No. If I thought about it for a while, I might be able to come up with his name, but that doesn't mean I can get in touch with him, you know?
Right, yeah, no. I'm sure we can find somebody else, though. That'd be fun.
The craziest thing with if you were to ever find legal quarter sticks of dynamite, if you were ever able to do that, just set it on the ground, light it, run.
Yeah, don't hold it.
Just look at the crater it leaves. Just look at that.
That would be so much fun. I've seen so many videos of people, mainly people in Russia. Maybe it's just an American thing, but people in Russia look like they're having an absolute shit ton of fun doing that shit.
Oh, they gotta be.
I don't think they're doing it with just fucking cherry bombs.
Oh, no. They got full sticks.
Yeah.
They're blowing houses up.
Man, that would be a blast to see, though. Maybe we could do something with tannerite, though.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
My uncle had never blown up tannerite before.
Really?
And he's got a yard where you can, like, shoot in his yard.
Right.
So I brought a pound of tannerite over. I'm like, it's not that crazy. Because I wanted him to let me do it. I'm like, it's not that crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's just put it in this little rotten jack-o'-lantern that you got. Let's just see what happens. It's not that crazy. That pumpkin did not exist anymore.
No.
And it was very loud. He was like, holy shit! He'd never seen it before. The first time you see it is pretty special.
It is. It really is. That's actually where I'm going to be going is my dad actually told me to go buy a 5-pound thing of tannerite while he was looking at like archery equipment. I was like, Dad, this isn't explosive. He's like, no, because as it's sitting on the shelf, it's illegal just because there's 2 components in tannerite that once it's mixed together, it becomes explosive. So when they sell it, there's one component that's in like a little plastic bag, and then the other is just filling up however many pounds you're getting. I bought a 5-pound. It was only $14 first off. That's crazy for...
No, the crazy part is you can just go to any store and buy it.
Fucking Menards.
Yeah.
Farm and Fleet.
Fleet Farm,
some people
Menards.
might have Fleet Farm or Tractor Supply.
Some hardware stores even sell
basically go to a hick town. Okay.
Go anywhere that sells guns. They probably sell tannerite.
They're gonna have tannerite there. But he told me
Make sure it's legal in your state.
Yeah. Which it should be. Illinois, it's legal.
Yeah.
Which that state's fucking strict on everything.
Yeah, they are. I heard they have new regulations where you have to use certain bullets.
You do.
To hunt with.
Yeah, that's actually an issue I'm having. I'm not saying where I live in Illinois. I live on the border of like 4 states. Not on the border, a couple hour drives. But I live in Illinois, and I want to deer hunt, and I was looking for a 308, and Adam told me, he's like, I got a buddy. What is that?
I'm not sure.
Making sure you're a human?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks
That's
like it
weird.
worked. It worked.
Yeah,
But
that was weird.
Adam ended up saying, he's like, well, I got a buddy who sells guns. So I went and looked. He was selling a 6.5 Creedmoor fresh out of the box. Got the cheapest, beautiful gun ever. Not that it was cheap. It's a great gun. It compares to 308, and people hate it because of it.
For what it was, that was a crazy deal.
Yeah, it was $450 for a 6.5 Creedmoor. That thing compares to a 308. People shit on it so much just because of how easy it is to use. So I got that. Turns out I can't use it. And I was like, well, what the fuck? So if you have a bottleneck cartridge, which is just the casing, and then it kind of goes up, steps in a little bit, and then goes up a little more, and then you actually have the bullet, that's legal if it's over a certain length. But if you have like a straight wall cartridge, doesn't matter the length, it's just got to be a specific cartridge, and then you can use it. Doesn't matter.
You know what causes that?
Pritzker?
No. It's people that know nothing about firearms making laws on firearms. If you want to make laws on firearms, maybe fucking own one.
That would help.
Maybe,
or at least
own
know
one.
about them.
And the craziest part is a lot of these motherfuckers that are making those laws restricting everyone's weapons, they fucking have them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, you can't have them. You're a civilian. What do you need a military-grade weapon for? I don't know. Maybe so that you can't kill me. Because it seems like we're getting to that point.
It is.
You know what though? I don't think that our military would do that. I think a lot of the people would stand up against that. Some people don't have a choice.
It depends on how you want to look at it or where you stand on the whole subject.
For me though, it's like a lot of the guys that I know are in the military.
Well, yeah, but
like,
whether you know people in the military or not, you got that demographic of people who are completely against guns, and if you're against them, that's fine. Like my fiance, she hates them, but she knows they're necessary in order to protect your family to a certain extent.
Or at least to hunt.
Yeah, or provide food. That's mainly what a lot of people do in America.
That's the only time I shoot mine.
Exactly. I mean, I go shoot mine for fun, but at the same time, it also keeps your gun functioning.
Yeah.
And depending on your stance, doesn't really matter. That gun is not gonna, like right now, my phone, if that was a gun, is not gonna harm anybody. Even if it's pointed at you and it's loaded, which I wouldn't do because I'm responsible. But even if it's loaded pointing at, we'll use Adam since he's here, it's not gonna go off unless I didn't properly clean it to where it would cause a malfunction.
And even then, it's so unlikely.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's
there's got to be so many
models,
things,
and it has to like drop right on the right spot.
Yeah, I don't remember
Just
exactly.
There, it's like almost impossible.
I don't remember exactly what company it is. I don't want to say it's Smith & Wesson, but it's some like not exactly new, but it's a newer type of handgun. I want to say it's a SIG. I'm not trying to throw shade on SIG.
With misfires and stuff?
Yeah. It doesn't matter where it drops. If it just drops from any kind of height, it goes off. Yeah, I could have swore it was a SIG. Though. Yeah, and SIG does make really good, reliable guns, but that model is faulty.
They think, and even that model now is fine, but it's like the pre-2016. I don't remember the model number, but they think that's what happened to that dude in Minnesota that got killed by ice. They think he had one of those weapons, and it malfunctioned while he was being arrested. Was
that the guy where he had a gun, he was legal to carry it, and they thought he shot at them.
Yep.
Because they were in the process of taking him down.
And they got him.
Yeah, no, I remember that case. And I'm not going to lie, my personal opinion, I believe they murdered him. I genuinely believe they murdered him.
Yeah, but I think that's why. I think it
was
because of a misfire.
And the reason, the only thing that I'm not going to get pissed off at the ICE agents for is because when you're in the moment, like me, I've never been in a gunfight. My dad has. I don't know what happened, but I've never been in a gunfight. But if I'm right there and a gun goes off, I'm going to assume you shot at me. Just like that lady that the ICE agents killed who was in her vehicle. I'm not trying to say that, I'm not saying one thing or another, but I genuinely am not going to get mad at him just because in that situation, I would have thought she was trying to run me over. That's the only reason why I'm not going to get pissed off at him. I'm not saying I agree with ICE.
For sure.
To a certain extent, I do. Like, if you're, I'm not going to say Mexican, black, whatever, but if you're in this state as an illegal of any race, if you're in the state for like 30 years, what's your excuse to not getting your citizenship? Those people, I agree, deport them, but give them the opportunity to actually get their citizenship. Like, it doesn't even need to be a full-blown deportation. Just, like, say, hey, look, you've got this amount of time, otherwise you do get deported fully. But you're given this time to get your citizenship. But going and taking people out of, like, a grocery store, out of their cars, out of their homes, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
That is bullshit.
Unless they're, like, a dangerous criminal, but...
Yeah, I mean, if they're a dangerous criminal...
Who knows the real numbers on what was going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
ICE is going to make it sound one way.
ICE is going to make it sound one way. The protest is going to make it sound another way. I don't like getting involved.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I don't like getting involved unless I know the facts. Like I said, the two shootings, the one with the guy, I believe they murdered him. The girl in her car, I'm not going to say I believe they murdered her or they didn't. Like, it was self-defense. Because
that guy just got dragged by a car like a few months prior.
Oh, did he?
And almost got killed.
See, and I didn't know that. So I didn't put any of my opinions out on that.
Right.
You know, because I don't know enough to make an opinion.
It makes you, like, not give him an excuse, but it makes you more, like, understanding of why he might have acted poorly. But on the other hand, if that just happened to him, probably shouldn't be out there.
I agree with that too. If he just got dragged, maybe put him in a different department, and that's a whole
Let him
nother.
Push some pencils for a while.
Yeah, just give him some time off. Don't dock his pay. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't fire him. Just put him in a different department, like you said. Be a pencil pusher. Be a desk jockey. Do something where he's not.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that work for the government that get paid a lot of money to just sit in an office and do fucking nothing.
Yeah, and they're fucking like 80, 90 years old.
Yeah, or 150.
Yeah.
Like, you never know.
And
we got some old people in this country.
Yeah.
Am I right? Cheers. Amen, guys.
No, I agree with that fully.
It's the big thing though is the media is so corrupt and full of shit about everything.
Well, you can't
believe anything. Even when you go to online and confirm facts,
it's so mixed.
It's still from sources that are so corrupted and full of shit.
Like CNN, Fox News. What's another news station? I don't watch the news a lot, so don't come at me for that. I try not to. But the only two I really know of, CNN and Fox News.
Those are the big ones.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm bringing them up. They're the only two that really stand out to me. The Today Show, that's another one. I used to watch that one with my mom, just so I knew if I had school that day or not. But, I mean, you just don't know what the truth is. TikTok has gotten me more truth than fucking the news.
Yeah. A lot of podcasts I get some information from. There's some smart people out there.
Oh, yeah.
And any podcast that's willing to, like, sit down and have a discussion with people that don't agree with them, I'll listen.
Yeah, no, I firmly agree. Like, Charlie Kirk, I'm not trying to get too into that, because you feel however way you want with that. that was just not right in my opinion.
Well, no.
He was having debates, and I get it. He pissed a lot of people off, but that doesn't mean murder him.
No.
And there's probably going to be people who are like, oh, well, the government killed him just so it sparked issues with, the left and right.
You know what? There's a good chance of that.
And there is.
There's a really good chance.
I'm not denying that. But that's why I don't care what you think about that. I just think it was wrong.
For sure.
Like, he's just trying to have a debate. If you didn't care for it, go and debate with him. He was open to debating with you.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about him. I didn't watch him all the time. I would see him on my Facebook feed. But just having a nice, healthy debate, what's wrong with that? Like, now, Adam and I might have different political views or different views on anything. We don't get pissed off and just stop talking to each other. We'll sit there and express why we think one way or another. Like my sister's fiance, today, Juneteenth, I didn't know what it was about. But he didn't get pissed at me or called me a racist. He sat there and...
It's on TikTok.
Oh.
Adam's wife came down to see where we were at. Apparently my fiance doesn't know how to read text. But,
Fuck you!
my sister's fiance, he didn't get pissed at me or call me a racist. He just explained it to me, and it made me understand it. Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't even a debate, but I mean, if that's what you want to call it, it was a debate, and he proved me wrong, and I'm not upset about it.
No.
That's how it needs.
That's how conversations work.
Yeah, it's a conversation, and it's a healthy one. Sure, people might have gotten upset and raised their voice and this and that, but it was a nice, healthy conversation. And like I said, people raised their voices. But at the end of the day, we're both here, and him and I are still good. At least I hope. If he's listening, I've got no issues with you. Just like I'm pretty positive you have none with me. I'm glad that anybody will sit there and have a conversation with me and explain why they feel I'm wrong. And I'll listen to you.
I think that's the reason that so many mainstream news outlets are dying, is because podcasts are... They're so much better.
They're having debates. They're having actual conversations.
It's the conversation that we've been missing for so long.
Yeah.
It's been like literally since our grandparents' era that people would just sit and have a conversation.
I could tell you.
Versus if I don't agree with you, you'll fucking beat my ass or something.
Right.
That's not normal.
Right.
That's not okay.
No. And
that's
now,
fucking psychotic.
I think it's just certain people that just take it to those extremes because they just can't handle being wrong, or they can't handle not being agreed with. And I think that's actually what one of the biggest issues with today's generation is. Yeah. Even our generation. That's what a lot of people can't stand. They're wrong and they don't like that. Or somebody doesn't agree with them and they don't like it.
Exactly.
I like having conversations. If you're going to get upset, go ahead, but explain why you think I'm wrong, and I'll explain why I think I'm right. That's how it works.
Yeah, and that's also a good way to learn.
Yeah.
And that's how to become more... People are so worried about inclusion these days.
Yeah.
That's how you become inclusive. You talk to people and tell them, hey, listen to this. This is good. And it's like, oh, that is good. But nowadays, a lot of it is bullshit. Whether you're on whatever side you're on, it's mostly bullshit.
Yeah, back when I was getting my CDL, my instructor, he was bitching me out because I did something wrong and I didn't understand it. And he's like, after he yelled at me and got all of it out, he's like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to explain and express to you why you're doing this wrong. And I told him, I was like, dude, you're fine. You're trying to teach me something. I'm trying to learn it. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to get upset and get my feelings hurt and walk off and not come back again because you got upset. Teach me why I'm wrong because you've been doing this longer than me. Mm-hmm. I'm going to learn.
Yeah.
Just because you got upset doesn't mean shit. I listened to why you were I listened to what you were trying to tell me, even though you were yelling pretty much. The way I got raised was I listened to what you're trying to teach me. Through your anger and anything, I'm listening to what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And that's what I think a lot of people are missing now. They hear it as criticism and not advice or anything else. I don't know, it's just something that this country is.
It's what I like to call being coachable.
Yeah, you got to be coachable.
And you can't be such a fucking pussy.
Yeah, honestly.
Am I right?
Yeah, no, you are. I'm not gonna lie, you're right.
You can't be a fucking pussy. Otherwise, you're just gonna get shit on your whole life.
Yeah. And my fiance's daughter, she's my stepchild. I've been in her life for 12 years. Her dad is an active part of her life. I let him be that dad. But when she's at our house, if I think she's failing or I think she's not doing something correctly, I'll give her mom the opportunity because I try to stay out of it as much as possible. But when it's something that I know how to correct or I know I have experience with, I put my step in. And sure. I try to teach her, and I do. I might
like
come
just
off
like a mentor or an adult.
Yeah, a lot of people missed out on having a mentor. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. I'm just using her as an analogy. I'm trying to teach her in a way that I've learned in life that I failed, and I don't want her to fail like I did. So I'm trying to give her that opportunity to correct it. You have to learn through your own mistakes. Yeah. But if I can try to steer you away from it, even in like my sister's fiance.
Oh, I stepped in dog shit, and my shoe stunk afterwards. It's like, if you step in dog shit, your shoe's gonna stink.
Yeah, like my sister's fiance, he steered me into the path of understanding today.
Yeah,
he coached me into it, and I get it now. And I agree with him. It is a reason to be celebrated. It's a good holiday. I agree. But had I been the other way, it just would have been an argument. And I might not ever see my sister again. I'm not saying that's the only reason why I agreed with him. He made sense.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not arrogant. I'll listen to you through anything if you're trying to teach me something. That's simply all it is.
Yeah, and there's a difference between teaching something and just being a dick.
Yeah. Some people are just a dick. I am taking my hat off. Fuck.
It's not very comfortable.
These hats need to get rid of these fucking nipples on the top.
Yeah, they do. If anyone listening makes hats without the nipples,
they probably do.
Let a brother know.
They probably do. My cowboy hat doesn't have a nipple. Yeah. Believe it or not.
It's not a trucker cap.
No. Yeah, no. My fiance actually got me this too. So, just so everybody knows, I do appreciate her. I might sound like I'm a dick, but I'm really not. I come off as insensitive.
Famous words of a dick.
I do come off as insensitive, but I try to be understanding to everybody's points.
You know my beef with cowboy hats? When you're driving and the fucking back brim hits the seat.
Yeah. They actually make something that you can put on the roof of your vehicle that can hook a cowboy-style hat up on there. It's fucking game-changing. I don't have it. I'm poor. I don't actually know where to get them from. They do make them.
Okay. What if instead they took a cowboy hat and just cut it flat on the back?
That would look so fucking stupid.
It would, but like, it'd kind of be cool in that sense.
Just like for purpose. That. Yeah. If you're driving.
And be comfortable.
Somebody's going to get out.
I'm kicked back.
You're going to see somebody get out of a vehicle next week, and they're going to have no brim in the back of their hat. It's going to look so fucking stupid. I'd be that guy, too.
I bet you that's how they made trucker caps. They just had a cowboy hat, and they just cut everything but the front off.
Yeah, but why cut off the side brim?
Gotta.
I guess. It like I said, it would look stupid.
Due to COVID.
Probably.
It has to do with COVID.
Speaking of COVID, this isn't exactly COVID. The hantavirus. I know we weren't gonna like plan shit, but it's been kind of bugging me.
Talk about whatever.
I was fucking paranoid with the hantavirus.
Seriously?
Yeah, because
I was like
the reason why the
thought
biggest
it was
thing for me as a parent is I have the reason why is because of losing my brother and my dad.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I have such a different outlook on everything. But the hantavirus had a 40% fatality rate. So you had a 40% chance of dying. I did not want to bury a child.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've watched my mom and dad bury a child. I've watched my aunt and uncle bury a child. It is so distressing. When I was 9 years old, I was in a hospital room, 30 rooms down from where my mom and dad were staring at my dead brother. And I heard my mother scream perfectly like I was in the room with her. It is such a terrifying thing to experience. And then to have to worry about that being your child.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't genuinely think I could be that strong like my mom and dad were. And don't get me wrong, they were fucked up. I got sheltered after his accident. And I don't blame him. I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would be as strong as what my parents were. So I was paranoid. I was petrified. Whatever you want to say, I was that times 10. It
Fair.
freaked me out. So I told my bosses, like, I need a raise so I can feel comfortable taking my fiance out of her job and my kids out of school because I wanted to be the only one who risked getting exposed. And I get it. You're going to call me stupid, but because I could have gotten exposed and then gave it to him no matter what. But I mean, today's world, you have to work. Exactly. So I was fucking petrified of it. And then, so I'm sitting there and I seen a couple people on TikTok talking about how they need to leave the cruise ship on the water. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? That's how I got introduced to the hantavirus. And I was like, fucking nuke the bitch. That's where the insensitivity will come in. But I was like, fucking keep them out there. They're on the water. Nobody's around them. Airdrop some fucking supplies into them. The military does it all the fucking time.
Do you ever notice, though, with all these new viruses, it's on a contained area, and it just happens to happen on a cruise ship or something?
Yeah. And it's funny how
it's a weird
we're not going to let them
exist.
come out. Yeah. We're going to let them come back to shore. No, keep them out there. The fuck? They're in the perfect spot for containment. Well, they're going to go to, what was it, North Dakota? North Dakota for containment for like 3 of them. No, keep them out on the water.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? Well, we got families. So do I, motherfucker. I don't want to risk my kids.
Yeah.
You're playing a risk game with my fucking kids. I'm not going to fucking handle that lightly. And that's where I actually would use a gun just to protect my family. That's the only reason other than hunting or just target practice. But it fucking petrified me. And then by the end of the week, it was done.
Yeah.
I was like, are you fucking serious? What happened to this? Well, I think it's just because it didn't scare them.
Originally? Do you know how you get hantavirus?
Through, not flea. Was it fleas?
No. So, hantavirus.
It was on rats, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was basically like the bubonic plague. Similar transmission.
Similar thing, yeah. So, you ever, like, clean out a dusty basement and there's, like, mouse and rat shit everywhere?
Yeah. Through the feces, that's what it was.
The dust from that old shit gets in the air and you breathe it in. That's how you get hantavirus.
Which it's was
always
not.
Existed.
Yeah, it wasn't a new virus.
Thing. The new thing is that it transmitted between people.
Yeah, it was the Andes variant. I believe that's what it was called.
Sounds like you know more about it than me.
Well, it was that's the only reason why is because I was petrified.
Yeah.
So I looked into it, and it was the Andes variant that was transmitting from human to human. And I took vet med in school. I did superior in that. There's this thing in pets where it can transfer diseases from animals to humans. It's a process called zoonosis. That's transmission from animals to humans. So that was basically what it is, but they just called it a different variant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit. It was zoonosis either way. But if it's transmitting from human to human, keep that shit where it was already contained. Don't risk it fucking mutating and becoming airborne and infecting the entire country. Fuck that. Keep them there. Because they were even talking about it when they were on the cruise ship. Well, we don't know if it's going to mutate and go airborne. Well, not a fucking problem if you're sitting there airdropping supplies for everybody on the cruise ship. Fucking keep them out there until the containment period for them is done. Because it was like fucking like 8 weeks that you had to worry about whether or not you were going to be infected.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't care. I was telling my mom, keep them there. Well, people are dying. We got families, and I do too. So does everybody else in this country. In this world, everybody's got a family.
Yeah.
Whether you talk to them or not, everybody's got a family. And I'm not trying to be insensitive, but you're playing with my family now. And that's not what I was okay with.
Right. Yeah, no, you can't.
But, tangent over, fuck the hantavirus. I just brought that up because I found it funny. It was a huge thing. It scared people. I was one of them. And then it just stopped. I just think it just didn't scare enough people.
I think so, too.
I think it was just like COVID.
One. What was the monkey one?
Fuck, I can't remember that.
A year or two ago? God.
I don't remember that one.
It was like the monkey flu or something.
Monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
Monkey, yeah, now I remember it. Okay.
I'm going to check in on our...
There's probably been comments we haven't even read them.
Yeah, 7 joined. Just a lot of TikTok suggesting that we ask other people to join.
We've already got 2 people TikTok. We don't need a third.
Get some likes going. Hopefully,
somebody did like it.
I did see that.
Yeah.
We got a yellow heart.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
I don't live
Grateful
stream.
Plants.
Grateful Plants.
Oh, I see. It's my brother.
I was wondering if he was going to pop in at all.
God, this fucking thing.
I hate TikTok Live. I've never done it before.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Just that whole thing petrified me, and then it was just gone.
Instantly.
And then,
just as fast as it came.
Yeah. And then, like you said, monkeypox. I just don't think they've been scaring enough people for them to stick.
I really think that's what's going on.
Yeah. COVID stuck, and
COVID opened a lot of people's eyes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people aren't willing to deal with that bullshit again.
No,
Dude, that reminds me. Did you see the Tulsi Gabbard thing?
Mm-mm.
So, she's resigning from her position.
What was she?
I believe she was the director of intelligence.
For CIA? Or FBI?
I think, like, all of it.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
So she's resigning. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry about her position, but I'm pretty sure she was director of intelligence. She came out and she's exposing a lot of the shit Fauci did.
I've heard a lot of stuff that Fauci did. Not a lot to like actively talk
all
about
of it.
He just to make sure I'm on the same track. Fauci was like the creator of the Moderna shot or something like that.
So he was
one of the vaccines. I believe
he was the guy that was pushing all the vaccines.
Okay,
he's like the top guy that promoted vaxes. Disclaimer: not an anti-vaxxer. I'm fully vaxxed.
I'm not.
Not with the COVID vax. With the other ones.
What are those?
Like the polio shot and shit.
Was that when you were a baby?
Yeah.
I'm vexed with those. I didn't get the COVID one. I actually told my fiance I would leave her if she got it. And it drew a line between her and her family. And I didn't do it to cause a rift. It's just, I didn't want to take that risk. Just like I said.
There was no research behind it.
No. And that's the thing.
Look at that. So many people are dying of myocarditis now. Mm-hmm. And they're like fucking 30 years old and athletes, professional
One
athletes.
of my best friends growing up was the healthiest person, worked out every day, ate healthy. He was a taekwondo black belt, like multiple years experience. He did everything. And he died through a heart attack in his sleep. And then I eat McDonald's. Pretty much on a regular basis, and not trying to jinx myself or anything, but like that just didn't make sense. I'm pretty sure he ended up getting vaccinated, and the bullshit part was that they were mandating it.
Yeah, they're like, either take it or you lose your job.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to like the freedom of your own health?
Right, and they were doing it with military people too.
Yeah, well,
they were forcing that
military
shit.
guys that got fired for not taking the jab, they got a big back pay.
Oh yeah, I
they
heard
got
that.
back pay for all the time where they were fired,
I
and
heard
they got
that.
their jobs back if they wanted them.
Right. At that point, I couldn't blame them if they said fuck that. But no, that was one of the things I was going to go into. The reason why I told her I was going to leave her is because back when the Spanish flu was going on, it killed thousands. And then they came out with a vaccine. That vaccine killed maybe 100 people. They stopped production of that vaccine immediately. Mm-hmm. And then they switched it and found a vaccine that actually worked. Why did we not stop any of the vaccines? Not just Moderna or whatever.
If you're curious, I could tell you why. It's because they made billions of them.
Oh, yeah.
And they had to keep selling them.
Yeah, and
that's why they wanted to make money.
But
you guys.
they killed so many thousands.
Whoever was in charge of that, fuck you.
I'm agreeing with you. They fuck you. They killed absolute thousands with this vaccine, and they kept producing them. So that's when I told her, like, if you get it, I'm leaving you. And I told the school, if you plan on mandating it for my kids to have it to continue school, I'm taking them out now.
Yeah.
And our school that my kids go to, great. They're like, nope, we have no intentions of that. We do not believe in it. We believe in the parents having the choice to have their kids have it. If you wanted to have your kids get it, you were very welcome to do it. But, and I'm not saying don't get it. I'm just saying I was against it.
Don't get it.
Do what you want. It's your life. You've got free will. God gave you free will.
I agree with that, but you shouldn't get it.
No. I would say don't get it, but I'm not going to force my opinion onto you. Just, I mean, I forced it onto my fiance, and I shouldn't have, but I didn't want to play that game. Like, how are you supposed to explain to your kids one day mom died in her sleep and now we have to bury her? How do you explain that to them? I just couldn't fathom the idea of it. So I just said, nope, you get it, I'm done.
My thinking behind the thing was, as an adult, I was never getting flu shots. So why would I get this one?
I haven't gotten a flu shot in so long.
Me neither. And it's like, it's a similar type of shot. First of all, it's not a vaccine.
No, it's really not.
It literally isn't. But if you want to get it because you think that it works and you think it's going to protect you, great. Let it protect you. I don't want it to protect me. I don't care.
Right.
If you took it, you should be fine, right? But no, it didn't work. It didn't do fucking anything except kill people.
Yeah. Like I said, if you want to get it, get it.
Agree.
My fiance,
but don't force me to get it because if it works, then it's protecting you. Good for you.
Right. My sister and my mom, they got it, and my mom's fucked up beyond repair. She's FUBAR. But that was due to a whole different thing. But I mean, My sister was forced to get it because she worked in healthcare. My mom chose to get it willingly. I think they were both stupid, but I'm not holding it against them. They wanted to do it.
Live restricted for some audiences. That's fair.
Yeah. We're talking about sensitive subjects. I get it.
Hold up.
It's funny how we start talking about that. Oh, you're restricted.
All right, we're good.
It does actually tend to get more people to click on it because they're like, you know what? Why are they restricted though?
But TikTok, they won't let people view it.
Yeah, I know.
It said we're flagged for misinformation. I'm curious where that was at.
Could we get a description?
It,
That would be nice.
It asked for feedback on it, and I was like, my post does not contain that.
Right. No, it's not really misinformation. It's open to public. You can find it.
Not only that,
on your own.
We openly said,
Get
you
it.
want to do it, do it. But I don't.
Right. Like, and you said don't get it, but if that's what you choose, go ahead.
Yeah, we probably should skip the subject though, because it said it'll shut us down.
People are sensitive.
We have other things to talk about anyways. But anyways, whoever was in charge of that, again.
It was a pretty bullshit thing. I'll end it with that. But yeah, no, it just like I said before, it's been a crazy past 2 years.
It has.
So I don't know. We're definitely gonna be rolling out some episodes. I think Adam and I have actually, which I don't know how easy it's gonna be, but we have talked about. We did a couple videos on YouTube that you should definitely go check out with my dad in it, which he was mainly the cameraman, but we were sitting there doing like EVP sessions and stuff at a couple graveyards that we went to. And one of them we had some crazy stuff going on, which ended up making us rethink it was a little...
Which location are you referring to?
I want to say, I don't remember it specifically, but it was like Blood Point Ridge or something like that.
Oh, Blood Point Bridge, yeah.
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 It was at the cemetery where we were at it. Like I believe it was a kid's grave, and it was talking to us.
Yeah, the EMF scanner.
Yeah.
Or the FM scanner.
Something on my dad's phone because it was switching through like a bunch of radio stations that would just grab a word. Yeah, it was. We would ask something and it would respond.
Oh my God. Does your mom still have his phone? Do you know?
Yeah, she does.
We need that. Do you remember?
For the app.
Do you remember when we went to that cemetery in Elroy?
I remember that, yeah.
That footage is on his phone.
Oh, shit, yeah, I forgot
All
about
of
that.
it.
We do need to get that.
We
I
need
hope
that.
she didn't delete that.
Dude, that was a crazy video, too.
Yeah. Actually, that might have been where it was at, was Elroy.
Yeah. I think
yeah,
we had
no,
shit
that was
going on in
crazy.
both places.
We did.
Was that in the same night? No.
No,
That was a separate night.
It was like a weekend apart, I believe.
Yeah.
But no, I'll definitely have to mention that to her because I hope she didn't delete that. I forgot all about that.
Oh my God, I hope she's got it.
She's got the phone because I deleted my dad's search history. I did him a solid one last time, you know. But no, yeah, she's definitely got it, so I have to ask her about it. But we're talking about going and doing that kind of stuff at my dad's grave, so... And technically my brother and cousins, too, because they're all three right next to each other. So, it'll be pretty interesting. So, it's still going to be rough for me, because going to my brother and my cousin didn't have a headstone for the longest time. And then they got it. It's been kind of hard for me just to go there, just because you can see their name, you can see the stuff that they liked. Like my brother loved West Coast Choppers. We had a dog, a German Shepherd. He has that on his headstone. And then my dad, the military and the government thankfully paid for my dad's headstone, and I truly appreciate that. Because, I mean, he deserved it. But he has one now, so, I mean, it'll be a pretty good night, I would assume. But it's going to be rough one way or another.
For sure.
But, yeah, no, we definitely need to try to invest into something. I don't.
You know what I was thinking about with going to his grave with an EMF scanner? There's two outcomes. Either nothing happens, or something does happen. And I was thinking, which one would be worse?
Hi. I'd say the one that would be worse would be something happening, because I'm kind of freaked out as to what would happen.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, that would fuck with your head either way.
Yeah, no, either way it's going to fuck with
me.
me.
There's nothing going on, or he's fucking there.
Yeah, and
God, I'm getting chills thinking
before you and I had actually started making content together, doing podcasts, whatever, my dad and I have actually done similar videos. We went to Spring Valley Road. It's like the top third haunted place in Illinois. And we went there and we did a video with the owner.
Really?
Yeah, we got to sit down, meet with the owner. The dude was super
guy sold
chill.
The place
yeah,
now.
He sold it for like $1 million or something like that.
Yeah, because it's like a whole farm.
Yeah, but we went there and we sat down with the guy, talked with him. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. And he made sense. Like, you can't ask shit to happen and have it happen.
Did he believe in this stuff?
The guy that we were sitting there talking to, oh yeah, he said that he has a ghost that gets in bed with him every night, and it's his past wife from a past life. Like, they've been married like 50 times over in multiple different lives. That guy.
Are we sure there's not just mold in the house?
I don't know.
Are we sure this guy's not just schizophrenic?
I don't know.
That's pretty out there.
It was a pretty
not
out there.
Not saying he's wrong. Not saying he's lying. I'm just saying that's pretty far fetched.
I'll say I'm a skeptic to this, so I'm not going into the one that we're gonna do at my dad's expecting stuff to happen. I'm expecting nothing to happen. But if something happens,
I want something to happen, but I kind of hope it doesn't.
I do too, but I mean at the same time, if it does happen, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. My dad and I were the same. We didn't truly believe it, but we were open to it. Like, we'll believe it if something happens, kind of thing.
I feel
something
like
super crazy.
He would be the type that would make something happen.
He told me whenever he passed, he was going to come back and fuck with me. He made sure he said that.
Do you think he has yet?
No. Well,
Aries, come on.
I can't say that for sure. I can't remember specific things that have happened, but
has there been anything weird since?
Nothing like at our place that we lived in before. Ordinary. Just like random things like with weather. This happened with my brother shortly after he passed. I was going to school one day in high school. I was driving to school. It was so foggy, like I couldn't even see the microphone in front of me, foggy. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, the sun just shined down on my truck, like 30 feet in front of me, but everything behind me was just as foggy as I said before. I could see perfectly in front of me, but everything behind me was just fog. Couldn't see shit behind me, but in front I had plenty of time to react if I needed it. But that was when my brother had passed. With my dad, I haven't noticed anything.
Have you had any weird dreams?
I've had dreams where my dad was alive and, well, not alive, he died, but he was sitting there having conversations with me.
Any insight in them, or just him being there hanging out?
Just being there hanging out, talking to me. I mean, it just felt so real.
Was there anything like really weird about the dreams?
just how real they felt. Like the conversations, like I remembered 3 days after it happened. Like it was about recent things that would be happening, like shit that would.
Up.
Yeah, he was just kind of like letting me know like what he was doing, shit like that. I haven't had a dream with my brother in it for a while. My brother was in one of them, and my dad at the same time. They were just kind of sitting there talking to me. But that's kind of the only thing that's really happened with my dad's passing. So,
dude, that's kind of
it fucks with
a little
you.
Weird.
It definitely fucks with you. But my dad believed when you passed away, you hung out at the gravesite. He was a Christian. This is something that I'm just now understanding. I don't fucking get the whole fucking. You got like, what are all the versions of Christian? There's just too many versions. Like, to me, I'm a Christian. I don't know the specific denomination of Christian I am. I'm just Christian. That's the way I looked at it. But my dad was a Christian, and he believed that when you passed away, you just hung out at the graves and waited for Jesus to come back, bring everybody back to heaven. That's what he believes is happening. So everybody in the gravesite is just having this huge fucking party, just sitting there talking, watching. Because the cemetery my dad's at, there's a main road that goes right next to it. Mm-hmm. So they're probably sitting there talking about shit that's going on at the Walmart across the street, shit like that. So I think if something's going to happen, it'll be when we're there trying to, contact him, stuff like that. And it might not be him. It could be somebody 30 rows behind him, So you never really know. So you kind of got to ask specific questions that are tailored to that specific person. Like one of the questions
dude, all I'm saying is if we go to his grave and we do the scanner thing, mm-hmm. and it says pizza, I might run.
That's what I was just gonna say. If it says pizza, I'm not recording a video. We'll record it and put it on as a short. But if it says pizza, I'm out. And the reason why is because when we were doing that Elroy EVP session, we believed that we were talking to a 5-year-old kid. Because that was how old he was when he passed. And then, which I mean, now thinking about it, it makes sense. But we were getting answers left and right. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden it said pizza. We're like, all right, this is bullshit. But if it says pizza now, I'm going to go ahead and just guarantee you that's my dad. Because he was there, you were there, and then that's it. It was just you, me, and him.
Yeah.
So if it says pizza, I'm fucking out. It's a short, and I'm calling it a wrap.
Yeah, he knows the key word.
Yeah. So, and it doesn't matter.
If you're listening, say pizza.
Right.
You'll freak us out. It'll be crazy.
I'll be done crying like a little bitch with my titty guns. There's context to that, but he scared the shit out of me when I was watching a neighbor's dog, and I came back in. It was nighttime. He scared the fuck out of me. I pulled out titty guns and screamed like a bitch. So if he says titty and then guns after that, that's another thing for me too. So, I've got some ways to kind of like determine whether or not it is him. But I feel like when you do certain things like that, and it's somebody like my dad or brother or even somebody in your family, you gotta try to get
cemetery.
You gotta try to get like specific tailored words for it. And just being in a cemetery at night is just unsettling as shit.
For sure.
Maybe
not as much being across from a Walmart, though.
Yeah, maybe. Because there's going to be a lot of ambient light, so you never know.
Although Walmart closes early now. So.
Yeah, but I think they leave on a lot of those floodlights for the parking lot. Because there are still workers.
Right, that's what I was about to say. They still stock the shelves and whatnot.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's something else we could do is just go to your family grave sites too and try them on there.
I'm not even sure where they're at, dude. I've always, not as much anymore. Obviously, I'm not really scared of cemeteries, but growing up, I was like, I'm not going to a fucking cemetery.
They're just unsettling for me. Like, I did Republic services. I had to go to a church that had a grave site behind them, or not a grave site, a cemetery. The dumpster was right by the cemetery. I felt so uncomfortable putting my back to it. I'd sit there with my body facing all the graves and sitting there operating the truck behind my head. It just unsettled me to a whole nother level.
Do you want to hear a really weird dream I had the other day? And this is why I was asking you about any dreams.
Yeah.
In the dream, I was at my uncle's house, and he lives, like, way far away in, like, the other side of the country.
Right.
But it wasn't the house that he lives in now. It was a different house that he used to live in. And I walked up, and it was kind of weird. It was a weird feeling walking up. I'm like, something's not right. And then I walk in, look in, and there's like this giant like sectional couch, and it's just a whole bunch of my family members that have died.
Oh wow.
They're just sitting there staring at me.
That just gave me fucking chicken skin.
I did too, yeah.
No, I've kind of got something similar to that too. Go ahead and finish, but I got something similar.
That was it. They were just sitting there staring at me.
It's fucking freaky.
And like in the dream, I was aware that they're all dead. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And that's what's fucking weird about it, because you're lucid, but you're not, and you're aware, like you said, you knew they were dead.
I was lucid. I was like, this shouldn't be happening.
Right.
You shouldn't be here.
It's a weird feeling.
They're just like...
That would have freaked me out more than, my dad and my brother sitting there making conversation with me. That's fucking weird. Knowing they're dead and they're just blank staring at you, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
When my brother passed away, like a month or so after, we were visiting my grandma and my grandpa, and I was sitting at their kitchen table.
God, I still have chills.
I know, I do too. And it wasn't just me, it was my sister, me, my cousin, and I want to say my mom, my aunt, and my grandma and my grandpa were in the living room. My dad was standing there over there, which you guys can't see it, but there's a post over there. So say he was over there, I was at the table and sitting there coloring or some stupid shit. And I was sitting there doing that, and all I hear is my dad, "What the fuck?" And everybody's like, What's going on? He's like, "I just seen Jacob behind Caleb's shoulder, touching him on his shoulder." And the weird thing was, my shoulder was cold. I thought it was just a draft. But my dad's like, "I just seen your fucking brother touching your shoulder, standing behind you." I was like, what the fuck? And it still fucks with me to this day. That's the only experience that I've had with my brother, other than I've had a reoccurring dream with him, but I haven't had it in a long time. But that's the only really major thing that's ever happened with my brother's passing, was him standing behind me. I've had a cousin say that he walked into her room when she was sleeping, and I agreed to some people. They say that it's just them checking in on you. I agree with it. But when I was a kid, the only experience I had was with what my dad seen, and I didn't even really experience other than just my shoulder being cold. But after that, I had nothing other than just a reoccurring dream. And I always felt like, well, why don't I get visited, And now that I think about it, the reoccurring dream did make sense. But now, like with my dad, the whole EVP thing, like I think that's when it's going to happen. And that's why I want to invest in like better equipment other than like a fucking app that my dad had. I'm going to have to do some research, but there's this equipment that this YouTube channel that I like to watch with my fiance. They have this like pod that just sits there, and it makes this noise that sounds like it's just skipping, like a radio skipping pretty much. And that's basically what it is. It's skipping through radio stations, but it allows EVPs to take words out of those radio stations and use them to talk to you. And I've watched this. Somebody will be sitting there with headphones on, blindfold, so they can't see anybody, so they can't fake it kind of thing. And they're sitting there talking, asking questions, and then next thing you know, this thing that'll be in the middle of them all will grab a word, say it, and then that guy with the headphones on will repeat it, and it's responding to them. And not only is it responding to them, nobody knew what their real names were, but that did. It was using their legitimate legal name, saying their name, saying Grant likes pizza, shit like that. That's not exactly what it said, but the Grant part was the dude's actual name, and that was a guy who was sitting there listening to it. He didn't know what they were asking, but he was sitting there responding to what everybody was saying. It was fucking creepy. That's the kind of equipment that I want to get for when we do that session with my dad's gravesite, because I think that would like elevate it to the best possible potential of us actually getting like something to, go off of. Like you said, if nothing happens, nothing happens. But I think going and actually doing it at the cemetery is going to be like the best chance of us maybe getting me to believe. Because, I don't know, that's just something that my dad told me he's going to fuck with me. I think that would be when he does it.
Do you think he would want us to do that?
Do what?
Go take a video at his grave?
Oh, yeah.
I think so, too.
Why wouldn't he? He was sitting there trying, he was giving us ideas on where to go next.
Yeah.
He would 100% want us to do it.
I was just double checking on how you feel.
I'm fucking petrified of it just because I know I'll probably break down at some point. It's a miracle I haven't broke down now. But I think at that point...
Talking about it's good for you.
Yeah.
It is.
It really is. If you are going through loss, it does help talking about it. Everybody goes through it.
Stranger, though.
Yeah, no, talk to people you're close to, but talking to a stranger who's going through something similar does help.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But
like, don't just go up to your coworker.
Yeah,
I miss my dad.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
They're
not going to give a shit. They're going to think you're crazy, or they're not going to want to talk to you or be around you. They're going to talk shit about you. But
if
definitely
those
talk
options
about
don't work, go see a therapist.
I didn't do that. It is a good option.
But if you don't have other options,
Yeah. Talking it with family, which I got raised like, if you cry, you're a bitch. Not because my parents were insensitive. It's just the way that men get treated. Again, this Men's Mental Health Month. But weird segue. But the way men get treated, they're just not allowed to express that kind of stuff. And everybody goes through loss, whether you cared about that person or not. You go through loss, and it will affect you in some way, shape, or form. So talking about it is very healthy. Like now, my brother, I can talk about it. It still hurts, but there's a quote I seen just recently, actually. The amount of grief that you have now is the amount of love you had for that person. If you love that person to the end of your life, you're always going to have grief.
Yeah.
You're never going to have... I mean, there's, like, for me, I don't think about my brother all the time, and I feel shitty because of it. Like, he was a big deal to me, but it was just 20 years ago.
Right.
But I still have that grief, yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't talk about it. My parents were actually going to put me in a psych hospital because I was not talking for 2 weeks. And video games helped me. Like, find ways to cope, for sure, but definitely talk to people about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's definitely going to be hard, but I think that it'd be definitely something that he would want us to do because he enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we included him in it because he made the videos that we did do far better than what we were doing by ourselves. Not saying that we were doing a bad job, but he just
awesome.
he elevated what we were doing. He gave us ideas and told us where to go, stuff like that. He was a really good addition to it. I wish we would have gotten far more videos out of it.
Me too.
And the fucked up thing, this goes back into like weird instances. With my dad's accident, I was supposed to be there. That day, I was supposed to be in that truck. And for some reason, because he told me, because I was in the process of starting a job and I didn't have it, I had he gave me money to go get my drug test done and everything. He's the reason why I had that job. But he told me, hey, you're going to come to work with me that day, and you're just going to work because you need money. He cared about me and my kids. He didn't want them to go without. So I was going to go to work with him, but he called me that morning, didn't have me come out to go to work with him. Almost like he knew something was going to happen. And it sucked so bad because I didn't truly get to say goodbye. I said bye to him on the phone, but I don't remember it. I was half asleep, and it sucks. But for some reason, he didn't bring me with that day, and I was supposed to be there in that truck. And I feel guilty just because I feel like I could have changed it, but at the same time, it could have made it 2 times worse because it could have been me and him.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel guilty, but at the same time, it's just eerie because it's almost like he knew, and I don't know what to believe out of it. It could be interpreted 2 different ways. It's just fucking creepy that I was supposed to be and I just wasn't. It's weird.
That it's gotta be a weird feeling.
It is, and it eats me alive every day. That's the one thing that really bothers me about it, is just not knowing why I wasn't there when he told me I was going to be. And when he told me I was going to be, I was there. But for that day, just wasn't. It was fucking weird. It makes you, your brain just can't rack your head around it.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that. That's fucking nuts.
It's just unsettling to a whole nother level. I really don't know how to express that any differently. It's just so weird.
I can imagine.
And if anybody has any similar experiences with what I just said, please let us know. Our YouTube channel is Shirtburger. Go comment on any video and tell us if you've had any similar experiences. I would love to hear them. Absolutely love to hear them.
Yeah. Very interested in those sort of stories.
Sitting there, we could actually make a video off of just reading off people's experiences. You ain't got to tell us your name or anything. Just give us your experience. Something similar to that.
Hell, give us a fake name.
Yeah, no. If you don't want to use real names, fake it. Don't care. It would
Fake
be
it till you
truly,
make it, baby.
Truly would be a really interesting thing to read. It's just so weird. And you know my dad, if he said he was going to do something, he did it.
Yeah. He was a lighthearted guy, but he was not one that said something and didn't do it. He didn't play around much.
No, he definitely didn't. Yeah, I just, thinking on it now, I just fucking, I don't know. It's just so weird.
I'm just glad I got to get close to him before he went,
Yeah.
I feel thankful that I got to know him pretty good.
Yeah, we were talking about it a while ago. He was one of a kind. Like, there's a lot of people who say they were one of a kind, but he was just such a memorable person.
Yeah. You either knew him or you didn't.
Yeah, no.
There wasn't I might have seen him before. No, you knew him.
Yeah. There was people who came from states away to his funeral. There was one guy who was a temp for his company, and I seen him when I was like 5. That was the only time I ever seen him. Really? Yeah, I was on his job site quite frequently.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I seen a lot of his workers. I seen that guy one time. He showed up. He's like, your dad just was so unique.
Yeah.
Never met anybody like him. And he's like, I didn't talk to him all the time. He's like, I didn't even talk to him pretty much ever after that time. I would occasionally ask him for a job, and if he had an opening, he would tell me, but then chances were he just filled it that fast. So he's like, I just didn't get to work with him all that much, but he just meant a lot. He's like, even my wife knew him, and I never met his wife. He's like, and she told me, she's like, the way he talked about him was just, it blew my mind. I was like, well, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
My dad, when he was in the Marine Corps, got invited to, well, all Marines are invited to the Marine Corps ball. My dad went with his, I don't want to say sergeant, maybe staff sergeant. I'm not exactly sure. But the guy who recruited him took him to the Marine Corps ball, and the commandant's wife fell, and my dad laughed his ass off out loud. Nobody else was laughing. It was just my dad. And they walked up and asked his recruiter, he's like, who the fuck is that? He's like, that's Kuhlmeyer. He's like, well, he needs to fucking... He's like, no, you don't understand. He didn't mean it, but I'll make sure he gets smoked for it. I was like, yeah, that sounds like my dad. Fucking just... He was just so unique. And his laugh, it boomed, too. So it wasn't like a quiet chuckle. No, it was filling up that whole room. Probably like the echo you guys can hear now. It filled that room. He was just such a unique person. And I'm sure there's other people like that, but man, he stood out in a crowd like no other. But yeah, no, he would definitely appreciate us going and doing a video at his grave.
Think we should wrap this bitch up?
Probably.
Let's wrap it up. Rest in peace to Brad.
Rest in peace.
Hell of a guy. We miss you, Brad.